Hey everybody, this is Matthew, and we're going to talk for a few minutes about FlyerCo and awesomeness and what not to do. So I get, like you, a ton of just listed, my new listing, I love my self-listing flyers all the time. And it's a new house or broker's open or an open house or something I really don't care about. And what makes it even worse is when I do get those emails, I have to click something to get there. So I get an email from an agent and it says, here's my new listing. And there's a link to the MLS where you have to click the button and sometimes even log in to get it. And no one's clicking that link. Or there's an attachment. Here's my new listing. And there's an attachment in a PDF or JPEG. No one's clicking that. But there is some value of sending a targeted email to either your buyers or to other agents, if you must, that will catch my eye. So if I get an email and there's nothing in the context but your signature line and hey, here's my new listing, and a link or a PDF, I'm not clicking those. I'm not going to bother with it. It's too much going on in my data to do that. And as much as I love a lot of you, none of you are special enough for me to click 3 times to go find what listing you just listed. If it's in MLS, I'll get it. But if you want to get my attention, and especially if you want to get buyers' attention, you should make your flyers meaningful. So FlyerCo is our answer. If you're with Call Banker Elite, this is given to you. It's a great tool. It's a fantastic resource to use. If you're not with our firm and you're listening to this video, this is the system we use. You can find and use whatever you like. So I'm going to create a flyer, and we're talking making nice flyers and sending them where they're meaningful and with a call to action so I can get a lead out of them. So I'm going to go to Flyer and Listing Flyer. I'm going to just use this template here. I happen to like this template. It's nice and clean, clean, clean. So it pulls information from my bio, my picture, my name, contact information. Fantastic. But this is my listing, so I'm going to go make it mine. I'm going to go replace image. And here I'm going to go pull the photo for the listing that's mine. And if I don't like its placement, I can adjust it a little bit using those errors. It's for sale, but I don't really like for sale because everybody uses that. So I'm going to go to text. I'm going to highlight over here, and I'm going to put for mega sale. Okay. And I don't like the Georgia font, so and it's now not fitting here, so I need to make it a little smaller. And I'm just going to click the buttons here until it fits. All right, for mega sale. And then I'm going to go down here and find maybe a template or a font that I like better. I don't know that I like that one better, but it's just for training. I'm going to use that and move on. And then we're going to replace all these pictures with, by clicking replace image, I'm going to go find the picture of my listing that I like. And if you haven't already uploaded your photos, then when you go to replace image, you're going to click upload image. See, pretty self-explanatory. And then when I go down here, 8,200,000, a little pricey for our area, so we're going to say 500,000 and change that and switch around to some fonts. I like that one a lot better. And the same thing with highlighting here, going here to change the address. Your description, you already have that saved somewhere from when you put it in MLS or did a better description on Zillow, Realtor, Truly, whatever, and you're going to put that there. So now I've got it done, right? Real easy, nice, cool. Template, very contemporary and easy to look at, and this is going to catch my eye. This top photo is really important because if I'm opening up an email and I'm scanning from the top down, that color and that pop of the image is what's going to make me not immediately delete your email, but somewhat register what and where it is and take a look. Now, I'm going to, if I need a bigger workspace, by the way, I can go up or down here, make the workspace smaller in FlyerCo, or I can undo or redo what I'm doing. I'm now going to save the flyer. And here's where the magic happens. I created, as you saw, nice and easy, and there's tons of templates on the other page I could go to. I've got my flyer created and now saved. And here's what it's going to look like. And we want this embedded in somebody's email. We don't want an attachment. We don't want a link. We want to embed it. So I've got a couple of features. And here I can go and download. So I can either download a high definition JPEG for marketing or a PDF, whichever I need for printing elsewhere later on. I don't do a lot of paper, don't see a lot of value in paper for flyers. Everything's digital now. So I'm going to go to share. And there's a bunch of magic that can happen here. You'll see up here at the top there's a URL for this flyer. And by the way, I would suggest you email the flyer to your sellers and say, please distribute this to all your friends and family and everybody you know who may be interested in buying your home. But I don't need that link right now. I've got my social shares here. I'm going to come back to those in a minute. But what I'm going to do is go down here where it says enter an email. I'm going to email myself a copy of this. So Matthew@cbva.com. I'm going to send an email. All right, while that's sending, and it'll be there in just a second, I'm now going to go back up to my social share. And I can share on LinkedIn, Google, Pinterest. I'm not so sure that Google Plus makes any sense anymore. LinkedIn, nobody really wants to go there to look at homes. Maybe on Twitter. I can click on Twitter, and it's going to log me in and say, here's my new flyer, go take a look. All right. But what I will find the most value on of all of these is Facebook. So I'm going to click on Facebook. I'm going to go here to share on your own timeline. Lower that down to share my page. You don't share on your personal timeline. Facebook does not allow commercialism or marketing on your personal profiles. You must use or should use a page. So I'm going to say, check out my new training flyer. All right. And then I'm going to hit post to Facebook. And it's going to, guess what? Post it to Facebook. And so now I'm going to go back over to my Facebook page. And you can see I was testing this out earlier, so I need to refresh my screen. And scrolling down, here's my new, check out my new training flyer. This is a beautiful home. And when I click on that, then you can see that the consumer, the buyer or agent, is taken to my call to action page. They see the full flyer, they get all the information. And let's say that they want information here. So we're going to say Matthew buyer and 2, because I just did that. And then I'm going to email this to myself and hit contact me, right? This is what the consumer would do. And then once they've done that, I'll go over here to my email. The first email I see, here's the email with the flyer, and I'm going to use this. This is my email that I created earlier. I'm going to delete all this junk in here, right? All my signature line, all my stuff, except for what I absolutely need, which is already on the flyer, and I'm going to get rid of this too. Okay, so now you can see that my email is a nice, attractive flyer that I just created, and I can put whatever email I want in here. Here's my new listing. And then I can send it to whomever I wish, whatever email distribution system I have. And then I hit send, and now when people get the email, there is no longer an attachment. There's no click here for a link. They get an email here in the middle that they can actually click, and it'll take them to more information, right? And again, it's nice, it's pretty, it's laid out. That picture pops in my email and collects it. And it looks real big on my screen because I'm doing that for training purposes. As soon as I hit send, everybody sees my nice new brochure. Now, when they click on it, they go to that other screen I showed you about a new lead. You, the agent, get this email saying, hey, someone just clicked on your flyer from Facebook, and you should go check out the lead. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to go back over to FlyerCo, to the login page, right? When this first came up, here's that flyer I just created. And I'm going to go to my leads, because I got an email, told me to do this. And I'm going to see there's Matthew 2. That's the name of the buyer. That's his email address, and here is the flyer that he emailed about, and you can know which property the consumer engaged in. So, FlyerCo, use digital flyers, post them to Facebook, send out a nice clean email, make them quick and simple, make them look good, template's already done, boom, that's a good day's work. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up. You can find me at matthew@callbankerelite.com, or you can text me or email me anytime you wish. So thanks so much for listening. If you have any questions, give me a call.